What's up, y'all? This is part 2 of my Dark Souls Remastered playthrough, and so far this game is still not hard, unlike me. And I actually think it got easier, probably because I know how to play better and just understand my Zoolander god skill a lot better than I did when I was first playing with that heavy-ass sword. But now that I'm used to swinging around my huge, long sword, the game has gotten pretty easy. Usually boss fights don't take too many attempts except one, and we're gonna get to those boss fights now. So doing these in order, we start with the Ceaseless Discharge. This boss is pretty fucking dumb. He's really lame. The design of him is actually cool, but his attacks are really kind of just shit. He does one like overhead swing with his arm, one horizontal swing with his arm, and he shoots like a Kamehameha fire blast at you, which is probably one of the most annoying attacks in the entire game from a boss, because at this point I could not block it. It would just shatter my stamina. I would take damage, and I also had no idea how to actually dodge it. I think you have to double dodge to actually get out of the way. I don't know, bullshit attack, but it did only take me 3 attempts, and apparently you could cheese him by making him jump off, and it was actually part of the lore, but didn't know that. I just fought him normally. I tried to fight him with armor on until I realized that, like, the fuck, you can't block this shit anyway. I might as well just roll every single time, and so I did that. I don't know if I got hit. I don't really remember the fight too well, to be honest, because it was just really kind of boring. You just wait for the slow ass heavy overhead attack, and then you just roll it. Hopefully he doesn't swipe you, because it's kind of hard to see that one. And if you're in good range, he won't hit you with the Kamehameha. I know he has a tragic background and everything, but does bro really think he's Goku? Like, come on, bro. Goku would shatter your fucking ankles. Wannabe fucking Beerus. Next up, the Iron Golem. This is the most sleeper boss I have ever faced in any Souls-like in my entire life. I did this first try ever, didn't even know he was there, completely hitless. This pussy got hit so hard in his fucking ankles from the Zoolander that he just stopped moving. Half health and he stops moving. I get like 4 hits in and he's dead. There was literally no challenge. The only thing he even does if you're by his feet is like stomp, but he's an iron golem, so he's so slow and you can just fucking move. It's not hard. He raises his foot. What do you think he's gonna do? You think he's just stretching? No! He's gonna stomp on you, so just move and then clobber him again. God, it was such an anticlimactic fight because I struggled in the fortress. Those snakes, they were quick. They don't work well with my build. Kinda sucks. The axes swinging, they're quick. Sometimes you have to actually run all of them at once, so it's kind of fucked. But then I get to this guy and it's so easy, and yes, I killed the guy that throws the firebomb at the top. Maybe that's the gimmick. Maybe if you don't kill him, it's way harder, but yeah, it's optional though. You can just fucking kill him, and then the boss fight is so goddamn easy. I actually couldn't believe that that was at the top of the fortress. I thought it was going to be some bullshit, something that was going to torture me because then I'd have to run through the fortress. Although I did get the secret bonfire, but still, thought it was going to be more painful. It wasn't. Easiest fight of my whole goddamn life. Iron Golem is a fucking pussy. Although he is a G for just letting me roll him into a fucking blunt and smoke that shit. Bro simply wishes he was the Iron Giant, because then at least he would be cool then. I bet this guy can't even fly. The best thing about beating the Iron Golem though is that you get to go to Orlando, where our next boss takes place, Ornstein and Smough. This boss has probably been the best so far, and I would probably say the hardest boss, because the Capra Demon was early on, so I didn't have enough skill. This boss being later actually proved to be pretty difficult. It took me like 10 attempts, 8 to 10. I don't remember the exact count because I was getting so pissed off. I even fucked around and put on like all of Havel's gear just to see if I could beat it with that easier, but I still couldn't, so I switched back to what I had. I did beat Smough the first time, and I had to face Super Ornstein, but that was like fucked. I don't even think I got a hit off before he raped me with that electro attack where he like goes into the air and just zaps the shit out of you. So then I killed Ornstein, and I was able to beat Smough pretty easily. He doesn't have a lot that actually changes the dynamics of his fight, but the fight is really good where they both cover each other's dynamics, with Ornstein being speed and Smough being just pure raw attack. Not to mention the music of the boss fight is pretty hype, gets you going, and on Orlando just looks beautiful everywhere. The arena of the boss fight is beautiful, and outside with the sunlight coming in from the horizon, just amazing shit. I love Orlando, and it has a really good boss fight to cover it. And of course, the reward for beating the fight, I didn't get any armor. I didn't even get cool shit like a ring, but you know what I did get? Holy fuck, I got to finish. Because when you beat them and you go through the next door and you go to the bonfire and you go up that little shit, you meet Guinevere, and goddamn, the 36-hour edging session finally ended.
I'm coming!
Why did they model her like that? What the fuck? I'm gonna have to teleport back there later. I can't take it. Shit, on to the next boss. I just had to go clean up, change my clothes, wipe my whole desk down. God damn, it was a mess. And that one was only a 12-hour sesh. You couldn't even imagine the 36-hour one. Whoo-wee. I might have reproduced with my PC. We're gonna see in 8 months. But anyway, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Next boss, Pinwheel. Yeah, Pinwheel. Look, I think this guy is objectively the easiest fight in the whole fucking game. I won't lie. The Iron Golem for me was easy, but I was told this because I had a heavy weapon that kind of perfectly counters him. But like, how do you lose to Pinwheel? Yeah, it was a first attempt, and I could have done it even faster if I realized you just ignore his clones. All you have to do is lock on to the real Pinwheel and just hit him. Like, for me, it was like 4 times, for real. It was literally the most boring fight ever, and like, the catacombs isn't really to be fucked with, you know? The skeletons keep coming back until you kill like the mage sorcerer guy. You can fall off the map in certain places pretty easily, and all around it's just a dark shitty place. Like, it's not a very fun place, but then you get to the boss fight and you just get to win for free. You get that free dub because he uses magic, and we all know magic users in Dark Souls are pussies. If you use magic, you're a pussy just like Pinwheel, and you honestly deserve the same fate, getting destroyed by my Zoolander. Alright, bro deserved the death. I don't care how tragic his backstory is. I hope he never comes back, because why was that boss fight that easy? It's scary. I thought there was gonna be like a second phase or something, but nope. I just pinned him down and... yeah, that's definitely getting cut out. On to the next one. This next boss is the last one I beat for this video, and it came directly after Pinwheel, and of course it is Gravelord Nito. This guy's actually pretty cool looking. He's just like a fucking blob of skeletons and like black magic or some bullshit. I don't know. I guess he's kind of a mage, but he's definitely a harder fight. It only took me about 2 attempts, but I was very lost on the first attempt, but you kind of realize on the second attempt how to make the fight way easier, and that is do not trigger the giant skeletons. Fuck, I kind of burped there. God damn. The milk is fighting back. Anyway, Gravelord Nito is kind of cool. He uses a sword, so he's not a complete magic pussy, but he does do this cool magic attack where he plunges his sword into the ground and it comes up and hits you if you're far away. And he also does an area attack that you'll probably see more because you want to just stick close to him, hit him. And when he does that, it kills the skeletons, giving you more time to just wail on him. He's really slow, doesn't attack a whole lot. So me having a high damage sword was pretty good for this fight. Because he doesn't have a ton of health, it could be a pretty easy fight. Just 2 attempts, not too terrible. But yeah, at least he's got a cool design and wasn't just a pushover like the Iron Golem. Beating him also means I have my first Lord Soul, so I'm 1/4 to that. And also, that means I have to see Framped when I want to go put those into the Lord Vessel to eventually complete that storyline. And can I just say, Framped is so fucking hideous. I want to kill him, but I don't know if that'll fuck shit up, so I haven't yet, but he is fucking vile. Anytime I see him, I just shit my pants. It is impossible not to. He is just disgusting. Disgusting! I hate seeing that motherfucker, so I haven't even been down there since I unlocked it. I'm just gonna hold on to the soul till I get all 4 so I can see Framp just like 3 less times than I would have to if I did them one by one, because fuck that guy. Bro, like, I know braces didn't exist, but you don't have to look British if you don't want to. Like, shit. And why he got bunny ears growing out of his cheeks? Bro is just vile, and I wish I could just put him out of his misery, but like I said, I don't want to have to fuck shit up, so we're gonna keep him going. But like, maybe when we get the Lord Vessel all filled, we can just murder him afterwards, because I just want to be done with that ugly ass motherfucker. Now with the boss fights out of the way, we can hop into the honorable mentions, starting it off with the Hydra. Pretty simple fight. It's not very hard once you get up close to him and he stops shooting that stupid water attack that always seems to hit me, even if I roll. But then you have to deal with the kind of bullshit melee attacks. I mean, it's kind of hard to run at them and hit them, especially because I run at 50%. I only recently got to 25%. And you're also just trudging through water, but it's not generally a hard fight. They barely ever hit you at the melee, and really just one of them was a pain because I went to hit him, YOLO'd that shit, and I flew off the edge of the like water. It goes to a deep end and you just die if you fall off, so that was ass. Had to fight him again and was a lot more cautious when trying to kill that last head. And then is Knight Law Trick, which you have to summon, and that is a pretty cool fight. I didn't realize you had to just kill him, so I actually killed the mage guy first, but mages kind of deserve it. They're pussies, so good on me for that. But he's a cool fight, and you actually get his armor set after you kill him from up where Smough and Ornstein fought, but it's up by where Gwyn is, so check out that. It's a pretty good set. I've been kind of trying to fit it in, but it's a little heavier than the Elite Knight set, so I've just had to been pick and choose to keep my 25% on. And you also get his ring, which is probably one of the best rings in the game. Gives you 20% to like stamina, health, and your equip load. So I definitely have that on, but if you take it off, it does break. So I guess it's on for the rest of the game. And finally, there's Patches, who you fight in the Tomb of the Giants, I'm pretty sure. And that was kind of just a lame fight. He just carries this giant ass shield that just blocks everything. You just kind of have to get lucky to get a big hit on him, and then you can just roll him. He does have a bit more health than you would think, especially fighting other hollowed characters. He's pretty tough, but I know there's a lot of lore behind him. I think he's in every game from what I heard, so pretty cool character, but he did kick me in to kill me and then wanted to fight me because I think I said I was a cleric. I don't know. If I don't really care about the character, I kind of just press E whenever I see dialogue and then just hit yes. My bad, but also fuck Patches, bald ass motherfucker. Got what he deserved. What kind of name is Patches? He sounds like a pedophile. Like, god damn, get off my screen, pussy. I do wish he dropped something cool though, since he is like kind of a novelty NPC, but whatever, he's dead. And that's gonna wrap up the video. That's everything I did in this part 2 series. Appreciate anyone still watching, and let me know what you think about the video, bosses, what you kind of struggled on. You know, whatever's cool, I'll take it. And yeah, try not to get hit by the Iron Golem, because if you do, you're kind of a pussy, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.